13-year-old boy is in the hospital after deputies say his mother shot him during an argument at their home on Rancho Drive in Greenspoint. The Precinct 4 Constable's office says they were already responding to a disturbance call at the home when they got a second call about the shooting around 5 o'clock. Deputies also tell us they have previously received multiple calls involving the same home.
We did contact the Harris County District Attorney's Office, and they are going to be accepting aggravated family assault charges on the mother and a family member for shooting her son, who currently is in the local hospital. At this point, he is stable.
Officials say other family members were in the home and no one else was hurt.
Also,
first, a 13-year-old boy is in the hospital after deputies say his mother...
First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem Rakha Kadash. Double honors to the head apostle, elder / bishop in a great millstone, who taught me 100% of this truth according to the Bible. Peace, blessings, and safety to the hopeful elect. Keep pushing, keep believing, keep the faith, regardless if people hear or forbear. Shalom. This is the book of Job, chapter 39 and verse 16, and it reads, "She is hardened against her young ones, as though they were not hers. Her labor is in vain without fear." Come. Look, you're a mother? This is what mothers do to their sons? This is what's going on today? Where they do that at? This is why 2/3 of our people got to go. This is why a lot of Jakes the snakes and Eve that like to deceive got to go. This is why. They don't like to hear this cold-hearted truth of the Bible, of the Heavenly Father's and His only begotten Son words. They don't like to hear the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, who they ignorantly call as God and JC. They don't want to hear the words of the Lord because they want to hear smooth things all day. They want to hear, oh, everybody's going to be saved. Oh, the law, statutes, and commandments is done away with, and I can eat shrimp, pork, crab, lobster, whatever, and I can live however and do whatever and get away with it. No. But look what Eve, that like to deceive, did to her own child. Just because of an argument, you go for your gun to shoot your son? He's only 13 years old. And even if he wasn't even 13, you still picked up an instrument, a weapon to bring deletion towards your own son over an argument. That's to show you a lot of these so-called black women, these Eves that like to deceive with that do as thou wilt spirit, which I keep saying is a damn demon. Eve that like to deceive, a lot of them don't deserve to be mothers, man. They mistakenly end up pregnant. They don't even plan pregnancy. They just out there bumping and grinding, freaking off, then forced to be a mother and can't even handle the responsibility of being one. This is the sad part about our Jake the snake and Eve that like to deceive. They procreating these little YNs. And then when these YNs get rebellious against y'all, this is the results right here. That had to have been a little YN. Disrespectful, mouth, talking crazy to his mother, irking her nerves, done stole money from her, always in fight in school, cutting school, not going to class, know what I mean? Cutting in the house while she at work, stealing, gang banging, done caught him in the house cutting school with girls and his friends. He's smoking weed. He ain't even trying to hear her. He not even trying to hear her. But you see what it is? 2/3 of our people lack this wisdom and knowledge, which shall be the stability of thy time. That's the problem with our people today. They don't listen. They don't like the words of the Lord. They live their life every day doing everything else and don't give a little bit of time to the Lord. But when soon as something go wrong, you want the Lord to come save you. You want the Lord to be around you. You just shot your 13-year-old son. He's a child. He's a minor. But you know what it is? It be that music, man. That drill music, that hoobily hoobily ha. And I'm moving my ops. And you look at the all that YN music, that drill music is destroying these young children, and they losing their mind. They ain't rude to their parents. They out of order. They lawless. Everything is thug life. Everything is thug life. You see that? They want to be the new Tupac. They want to be this. They want to be that. It's the music that got these children rebellious. So he was probably doing too much. Started disobeying his mother. She got so fed up. She went for that instrument of death to go grab that blicky and come back and put it on her own son and try to delete her own son. She tried to delete her own son. It's to show you a lot of Eve that like to deceive don't deserve to be mothers. And look, where's the father? Where is his father at? Where's the child father to really bring order in a household like that? Maybe the father was at work. Maybe the father is not with the mother and he's probably just a phone call away. I don't know. But this is what happens, man. A lot of 2/3 of our people lack wisdom, man. These Eve that like to deceive, they lack wisdom, man. This is the book of Job, chapter 39 and verse 17. And it reads, because Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, has deprived her of wisdom. Neither has he imparted to her understanding. Why was she? A lot of them is slow today, bro. The so-called black women, they just look good. They not doing good. They look good, but they not doing good. Man focus too much on the outwardly appearance of a woman that they not looking inwardly in the heart, which is the mind of a woman. They not looking at the heart, which is the mind. They not trying to see what's up in there, what's in their thoughts. What's going on? Is she conscious enough to actually have a baby by me? See? But see, you see these little YNs, man? They raised by their mothers, man. They don't have their fathers in their life really there every day, every other day, once a week, twice a week, once every other week, or even once a month. This is what builds them up to be YNs. The music, the fatherless household, the mother doing everything by herself, can't keep track of the children. It's hard for a woman. But this is what happened, man. Women is deprived of wisdom. Or they choose the wrong men, and they choose the wrong path on how to raise a child. You can't treat these little young boys like they girls. No. A woman can't raise a man because a woman is a woman. They cannot raise a man. They cannot raise a young child into a young boy into a man. It's impossible, man. Let's keep it going. I don't want to make this too long. Let me give a couple more scriptures, man. I'll just close out, man. I want to land back this right here. Let's go to the book of Sirach right quick. Chapter 20. Let's go to 25 and verse 19. Straight facts, man. This is the book of Sirach, known as Ecclesiasticus, chapter 25 and verse 19, and it reads, all wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. What you expect? All the wickedness you see ain't nothing to these so-called YKs, these young Keishas. They like YNs. These YKs, these young Keishas, they love some YN. They be grown as hell and still acting like a child. You gonna go and shoot your child? She probably listening to that music too. All the Glorillas, the sexy red, sexy dad. What else? Cardi B, if I didn't say that. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that, man. I don't know the rest of them. Lotto, stuff like that. I don't know all of them. You know what I'm saying? But they listen to that female rap, which is another female trap to trap the minds of these young women, so-called older women as well. The problem, our people, is the music. The music is just adding fuel to the violence, corrupting the mind, which is the heart, and destroying our people right now. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Her son, moving like a YN, disrespectful, cutting school, don't want to hear what she gotta say, very rebellious, following the gang. Everything is gang, gang, gang. Now they want to go outside and gang bang and hang and gang bang and all that. Come on now. This is what's really going on. Destruction through that music is bringing nothing but deletion. And they allow their children to hear that. They don't care. They busy listening to Glorilla and all the rest of them. But you see, the destruction of a woman, man, they still deprive of wisdom, bro. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 25 and verse 24. And it reads, of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. Straight facts. We all die. How many brothers out there bring brought to deletion because of a woman? Fighting in the street because of a woman. What you said to my girl, yo? Yo, what you looking at? That's me right there, son. Yo, you watching my woman? Come here, G. What you said to her? How many men been brought to deletion? How many men went to jail and and brought to deletion? How many men out there done got a broken heart and a broken bank account and broken wallet, child support, got set up, robbed, brought to deletion? But with that, I pray this video is edifying to the hopeful elect, and I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua. Shalom.